Hello out there. I don't know if anyone's even in the stream right now. Hold on, you might want to turn down, or wait, I could turn down the microphone here. It's being all floppy. I think it requires a tightening. No, wait, that's not it. This has evolved past my capacity to deal with easily. Goodbye, quarter. There we go. The microphone is secured now. Okay, I had a brainwave. I'm gonna try playing Mass Effect again. I haven't played this game in a long time. With this game, I have never done a FemShep run, and I have never played the best class in the game, which is the Vanguard. So, okay, we've got Bring Down the Sky installed. Particle effects, high. Texture detail, ultra high. Filtering, okay, yes. Sure. It continues to appear. We have victory. Watch as I, interact with things. E. How do I do all my squad mode stuff? We'll figure it out.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
No, my connections is being
Secure
decrypted.
connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Enter new ID. I'm gonna do a
Please log
FemShep.
in to access your profile.
I had a name. I had a name in my brain. I had a definite brain name that I was going to use for this. I think I may have just had a tiny stroke. Let's just go with this.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Oh no, I wonder what that could possibly signify. We're going to have to enter our
Please
entire career
reconstruct
over
profile.
again.
Confirm
It's kind of a cute thing.
pre-service history.
Okay.
Confirm psychological. Confirm pre-service history.
Colonist I remember had a totally
Confirm
sweet.
psychological profile.
You know what? I want to
Confirm
actually be a good
military
person.
specialization. Confirm facial identification.
Change appearance. Let's see. Marvel with me as I go through this entire agonizing process. As I construct some kind of theoretical waifu. Face size. I don't know, a medium? There's some weird... No, look up. No. Dear thing, please figure your life out. Why is this so weird? No, mouse, please. How much of a hyperthyroid condition do I want? I guess is the question here. What eye colors will not be extinct by the 24th century? Oh, there's that slider. Okay, now we can try to, like... Oh, this is so weird. Like, I've done this before in Dragon Age games where it's like... Well, in BioWare games where you spend like half an hour building your character, and it looks a certain way in this render, and then you get it out into the game where you actually have to deal with it, and it's just... Like, it looks like they've put a person in the microwave. Something is horribly wrong the first time that they open their mouth. Nose shape. Regulation haircut. Having good eyebrows seems very important. Oh, the textures are so low res, it makes it very difficult to... No, none of these colors work on you. Okay. I guess. Face size still seems like a really weird thing. No, no, now it's been ruined forever. Now I can't unsee. No, no. Okay. Ugh. Mouth, lip, size. What other... You know what? Don't answer that question. Oh, no. Cannot unsee. Cannot unsee. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Facial structure? Is this... Okay. Okay, let's just... You know what?
Profile reconstruction complete.
Let's do it. Let's roll.
Identification.
Combat difficulty, veteran... Oh, it doesn't have my... That's sad. Off. Ugh. I guess we want subtitles and autosave.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I might use a texture upgrade
I'll
mod
make the
later.
call.
Like, I kind of love the very pulp sci-fi elements in this game. Ugh. What is... No... Why you do this? No, that's the wrong one. Oh god, everything is broken.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Why? Why?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector.
Oh, the tearing. Such
All
tearing.
stations secure for
Are you
transit.
seeing the tearing? I need to change the V-Sync.
Board is green.
Oh, you look weird.
Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2,
It's a fun cutscene.
1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Miles gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story.
You two are being, like, really
Only
unprofessional
you
right
knows the
now.
official story.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Yeah, you tell him, Shep.
Sorry, Commander.
Jesus Christ.
Status
You're on duty.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Oh, dear resizing thing, stop. Why, it's not capturing. It's actually just not capturing it. Uh,
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
okay. Somewhat less tearing.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander.
It's not the
just
worst
had a
Shepard I've
chat
ever
with
made.
Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Yeah, it's probably a resolution conflict.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre? A Turian Spectre?
I suppose
What do you
that
know
we
about
need
this?
to do
I
all
just
this
know
to get our
Normandy's
journal
the only
filled
ship
up.
with this prototype drive. Oh, plus there's Nihilus. That's pretty
For
obvious.
what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm
Do you have
not
a problem
fan.
with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life... You don't send a soldier like
Exposition.
that on a mission.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost
Presley,
a lot of friends when the Turian
racism
hits.
isn't a heritable trait.
That was 30 years ago.
No, I guess not.
You guess not.
But it still makes me nervous. We're an Alliance vessel.
The Turians
They
helped
don't
build
come
this.
along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action.
Info's on a need-to-know basis.
Understood, Commander.
After that conversation, info's on a need-to-know basis. Settings. Graphics. Ugh. I don't know. Oh, that's awful. That's not the worst.
Hi. What's up?
Nothing. Nothing is up. Everything's fine. Why do you ask? Why would you ask that question? Everything's good. Go away. Everything's cool.
Hi, Cameron. Does it not go to 1080?
It does not experience 1080.
Huh. Well, I guess... Huh. Interesting. Yeah, why... I agree. Why not 1080? Why doesn't it have that option?
Because it's 8 years old.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess that works.
I guess so. It's just... weird.
Oh, yeah, it's like cut off.
Yeah. Like, maybe if I go to a 4x3 and then stream in 4x3?
I guess.
You can scroll down in the menu selection. That's a filthy lie.
Incorrect. You'd think you would think that.
Yeah.
I agree with you that that is typically how these work.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh,
There is a...
There's a button. You can't scroll, but there is a button. There it is.
1080. We knew that the whole time. We were
there we
testing
go.
you.
Why is it still off?
I don't know.
Wait, go back to... Oh, there you go.
I pressed auto crop.
Oopsies.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool. We got there.
All right. Baller. Ooh. I have points to spend. When can I get shotguns? Give shotguns, Plox. Ugh. Alright, I guess we... Sure. Let's be charming. Let's unlock those dialogue options.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something... What do you think, Commander?
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you
Pull
tell
yourself
me about
together,
Nihilus?
Jenkins.
Turians are generally well respected by the other
I'll
species.
slap some sense
They're
into you.
fleet. They don't always get on well with us. As for Nihilus,
I hope we get a
Skipping
chance to see
through
you
the
in
flavor
action.
text.
I heard
What do
Nihilus-
you know about the Spectre?
only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official...
Protected at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an
Those
agent.
C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand it. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime,
very
aren't you?
peaceful.
It's inherently an anarchic
They've been
system.
real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's
Any
why
idea why Eden
Not
Prime?
really sure. There's got to be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on.
Oh, they
board.
do
That's why
too.
I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Storm count. I do not know how to.
The captain's waiting for
Goodbye,
me.
Commander. Yes, Commander, is there something you need?
We've already had this
The captain's
conversation.
waiting for
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
me. What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful,
I've never been there.
but you know of it. It's proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What's the payload,
A
Captain?
research team on Eden Prime.
Which is here to do a
unearthed
job.
Some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans
Their
managed to-
legacy still remains.
This is
Mass
big,
we-
Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery, but Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could
Why
affect
didn't we keep the beacon for
You
ourselves?
humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with
The beacon's not the only reason.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, that's why I put your
I'm
name
basically an
forward as a
unstoppable
candidate
killing
for the
machine.
Spectres.
That's why I'm level 1.
Why would a Turian want a human?
Not
in
all
his-
Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy. And to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus
Why
will
is this
account-
beacon
All
so...
advanced galactic
If we hadn't
civilization.
discovered those Prothean that was just a small data cap. What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in it. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus systems? What are those?
Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems
Technically, yes. But some of
They
the
actually do a
species
decent
in
job of
Terminus
you not
might be
asking
willing
like
to
the
start a
obviously
war
leading
over this.
questions
The
and
last thing the
still
Council
providing you
wants
some
is to get
information
dragged
via
into a
your
major
character's
conflict with the
reaction to
Terminus
things.
systems. We have to keep this low-key.
I'd like to know more
It's
about
a
Eden.
peaceful farming world. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of
What do you know about the Protheans?
just what they taught us in school. Nobody really knows how or why.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society. And without their mass relays...
I'm ready to go
Good
after
work,
those
Captain.
three
We should be getting close
questions.
to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
No phone call ever went well after starting this way.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat,
Hey,
heavy
Alex.
casualties.
I am playing Mass Effect.
Oh, this game. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Yep. The textures are so low res. I kind of want to get clothes printed with like deliberately low res textures and JPEG artifacting.
Oh, that would be great.
You'd have everyone just like taking off their glasses and like rubbing their eyes, trying to focus.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead.
Yeah, or just like.
So we're gonna pretend that we never hear, right? Never saw any of this.
Oh, holy shit! You weren't kidding. I didn't think this game was.
Status
that old.
report.
17 minutes out, Captain.
Hold on,
No other
give me the
Alliance
headphones
ships in the
back.
area.
They're like
Take us in,
the
Joe.
cord is
Fast and
tangled
quiet.
in
Mission
all
just
manner
got
of
a lot
stuff.
more
That guy's suit, yeah, actually,
Small
see, like having a
strike team
suit
to move
that
quickly
was that
without
low res
drawing
would be
attention.
so fantastic.
It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
You would freak people out.
Grab
It's like in
your
the
gear and
William
meet us in
Gibson,
the cargo
or
hold.
in pattern recognition, one of the characters has a
Telelenko and
a
Jacob
Klein
fix you
blue
up.
suit?
yeah, Klein
Go
blue
in.
suit.
Just to piss people off.
Well, yeah, to piss people anyone off who's watching him on camera, because screens can't reproduce it and photo detectors don't pick it up very well.
That
Engaging
reminds
stealth
me of that, the screen recognition defeating against me.
Oh
Somebody
It
yeah,
makes
doing
people
some
look like they're out
serious
of like a
digging here,
90s
Captain.
sci-fi movie.
yeah. No,
Your
I
team's
kind
the
of
muscle
like
this
I think it's
operation,
sweet.
Commander.
I'd kind of like
Go
to
in
start a
heavy
line
and
of
head
like
straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
passive surveillance
Helping
defeating clothing,
survivors is a secondary objective.
like cashmere
The
sweaters
beacon's
so
your top
black
priority.
that they like
Approaching drop
don't
point 1.
trip the proximity sensors on the urinals or sinks
I move faster
or
on my
doors.
Nihilus will
I
scout
think
out ahead.
us and
He'll feed you status reports
Yeah,
throughout the
a little
mission.
quiet.
Otherwise,
Oh,
I want
okay.
radio silence.
Both us and the game are a little quiet. If everything is a little quiet,
there we go.
We've got his back, Captain.
Klein
The
blue.
mission's yours,
Klein
Shepard.
blue is
Good
a
luck.
shade of blue that is
We
so
are approaching drop point 2.
sort of rich and pure that you can't reproduce it on a screen.
yeah, it's an ultramarine pigment that
Yeah, like I've never seen it in person, but apparently it doesn't look real.
well, this seems bad.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
Hi, Femshak.
Got 'em.
You have too
Alright.
many rifles.
Yeah, I know. She's got like 4 guns.
Yeah. Are any of them good?
No. All right, Caden, you get barrier, and we'll give you a level in your level. And Jenkins, we're gonna pretend that you're. Look at this guy. This guy's just fucking dead. we'll continue on with this charade.
She has 4 guns! How much you want to bet?
You can only use one of them right now.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean you can only use one of them?
You're only trained in one of them. Oh, why is the mouse wheel mapped this way? Quick slots. Okay. We're going to, let's see. Warp. Throw.
So you have, like, psychic powers or something?
Yeah, I am a biotic.
A what?
A biotic. I'm magic.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was waiting for. So,
Motherfuckers be dead, yo.
I ain't never played a Mass Effect game.
Mm-hmm.
I do have the understanding that people really fucking love this series.
It's
probably,
fine, yeah. Left control to crouch.
I heard the first one is like pretty cumbersome, and the second one sort of hits its stride, and then the third one people were real salty about the ending.
Yeah, people were like, but furious about the ending. It's got a decent enough story, I guess.
Well, I mean that was always the
How do I
impression
zoom
I got.
out?
It was just like, hey, it's an RPG that doesn't have a shitty story.
Mm-hmm. And it's got decent enough writing, I guess, and it's kind of got like a big, cool universe.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, yeah, that's like.
It's very pulpy. It's very kind of like early 20th century, like humans in space.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many different things that you can have sex with.
Oh right, this is like the sci-fi Dragon Age game.
Yeah.
Cause. Yeah, okay, I figured that was the sort of deal.
Ha!
Where it's just like, run through space, shoot things, and fuck them.
Yep.
Rip right through his
It's like, okay.
We're out of chance.
Sometimes Marines die.
Forget him, he's gone!
The rest of us just have to carry on.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I want the renegade option where you just kick him in the nuts and be like, sack up, princess!
Alright.
Uh-uh.
And then we'll continue to unlock other dialogue options.
Tagaron.
Pergagon.
Pygorinen.
Paraginin.
Parasail. Paraglider.
Marzipan.
Peristalsis.
Ooh.
This is just like
Lasagna. Keep shooting, assholes! Click on the thing! Click more on the thing! No!
Remember, short controlled burst. She looks really just like, this shit I'm putting up with.
Yeah.
Just like looking way up. Or like, did I leave the oven on?
Yeah, like her eyes are rolled, like, I can't believe I have to put up with this shit.
This is garbage. Try my psychic stance.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Metagel.
Man, if you could just apply lotion to one hand and have it hit your whole body.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's like science of the future.
Sure.
Future.
Oh, wait, I need to put my marksman ability on the thing.
Mark woman. Hi.
Misandry.
Take cover.
He's shooting puff things.
So this is Mass Effect 1?
Yep.
So this is the one that's like, maybe not a great action game?
Yeah, it's the one that's really,
Doesn't really know quite what it wants to do?
yeah, it's really kind of actually a miserable gameplay experience.
I mean,
Because it's just so granular, like, okay.
Props to BioWare for making like, doing story and character stuff well enough that people wanted to keep playing it.
Yeah. How do I zoom in with the,
You were walking. Press C to run.
Whoopsie.
Oh, goodbye, grenade!
Bye.
I like how it just flies in a straight arc. But, like, if you...
Go!
It's go. Forget it, it's gone!
Oh, wow, that... Whoa!
And it's the girl, you can tell, because she's wearing pink armor.
And, okay. I see what you mean about this being pulpy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super pulpy.
Oh, that's hot. That is... I am moist. Oh, no, I'm no longer moist.
Everything else is moist.
I'm listening.
Hello. Spin. I knew I should have bought a complete helmet.
It's an oxygen dispenser in the suit. Mass Effect sci-fi is actually
Oh,
kind of hard.
Saztool just subscribed. Thank you for thank you for subscribing. Okay.
Hello.
We're gonna go with our
Should've
pew
went- should've-
pew pew.
Shit, I went to pistol it. Hi, Ashley.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Yep.
Give me a status report, Williams.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit.
And Mike Smith 916 just resubscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Mike Smith 916.
I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
How do you know that?
I actually ran away, but...
We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
Corvus just resubscribed for the 16th straight month, and the Flan Man has also resubscribed for
And
8 months.
Corvies. Or did you get those backwards?
They must
Or I
have come
got
for the
backwards.
beacon.
Meh.
The dig
Hi.
site is close, just over that rise.
Welcome,
Let's do it.
everybody. Thank you
You're
for
coming with us, Williams.
subscribing.
We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
I actually really like Caden. I think he's an interesting character.
Tell me everything you know.
They were doing some
Caden's
digging
just
out here to
like
extend the monorail and expand the
got it
colony.
together.
A few weeks ago, they
Uh-oh.
unearthed some Prothean ruins,
What?
and
The
suddenly
counters?
every
Oh,
scientific
yeah, I don't know how to
expert
fix
was
them.
interested.
I think you just cycle
That's
to
when they
booth
brought
and
us in
back.
to secure the site. I don't know much about
No,
the
like,
beacon
go
itself,
from
but I heard
scene
one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the
Oh,
century.
there we go.
Hey,
Oh,
I
okay.
fixed it! I fixed a thing!
What happened to the researchers?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit...
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history.
We're in a hurry, but I need lots of exposition here to max out my
Non-organic
codex
life
entries
forms
and get
program
XP.
Created by... They were supposed to be a
Yep.
source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the
Hi.
Quarians and drove them into... Well, after that, they
Could I
just
interest
kinda
you
disappeared
in
behind Perseus' veil.
a lengthy
On the
history
what?
lesson
Heard
as
much
well
more
as
sense.
my life story? You know, it's just like they got a lot of stuff to say.
Do you want me to unplug them or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Need to take them away.
Maybe not the most elegant way of delivering it, but you know, it's like
Describe what happened.
video
leading up
games
to the attack.
is
We were sent out
a
on
relatively
yeah.
new format for telling stories, and it's
Yeah.
sort of
routine patrol
it's kind of
until the Geth hit us.
At one
I think
point,
it's trying to move past like the sort of ideas pioneered in stuff like writing
seen a
and
Turian
like, literature
specter
and
around
yeah,
film.
like
There
at
aren't
some
any
point we're going to
Turians
look
on
back
your
at games like
planet, none that
this
I've
the
ever
same way that we look at
Not sure I'd be
movies
able to
that
tell
thought that they were
one
trying to be
spectre anyway.
plays.
Have you
Right?
Yeah,
Where the actors
yeah.
are wearing like clearly stage makeup and the camera doesn't move.
Yeah,
Right?
no, I think that's a fair comparison. Where it's just
Sorry.
like, you know,
Like I said,
we're not
Turians.
quite sure exactly what this
Yeah, like how
format
storytelling
capable of.
is best capable. I think we're waiting for our Citizen Kane. Really.
Yeah, actually, where it's
And-
just like
It's not to say that Citizen Kane is like a spectacular movie.
That's
It's a good movie. But it
well, that's what I always try to tell people. It's like the reason it has the reputation as the greatest film ever made is not because it's like, you know, I mean, I think it's a decent movie, but
yeah.
it was the first movie.
Yeah,
It was the first movie to really do to use camera work to tell the story. Like,
yeah,
with
that actually looked like a
pans
modern film.
and dollies, and you look at it now, it's like, what?
Yeah, it's like I don't
no,
get
that
it.
was the first time they
yeah,
did that.
that was the first time they've done that.
You
it
know,
was
before it was just like, and
Yeah.
now,
no,
and
it's
now,
it was a remarkably imaginative piece of work.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that where it's just like, you know, maybe the movie isn't great, or you know, hasn't aged well, or you don't like it, but it's like influential.
Yeah.
I think like Pulp Fiction's the same way, isn't it? And like
Probably.
The Matrix.
Yeah, I
you
think
know, it's just like influential movies for whatever their quality was.
Yeah. Let's see. We want armor-piercing rounds here.
Get them green tips. Cool camouflage, bro.
Yeah, well, this is very much a pen and paper RPG that has been ported to computer. In that there's a lot of like weird stuff going on.
It's just sort of like struggling with, you know, two types.
Yeah.
Is that two?
Yep. Ha!
You've never seen Citizen Kane, you should watch it. If you're interested in like
Movie history?
movie history,
Yeah, definitely.
If you're looking for, I don't know, like
Like-
yeah, that's probably why you'd want to watch it.
Yeah, like it's if you have any interest in the way movies are made, then definitely watch it because it's weird to think that before Citizen Kane, movies just didn't look anything like it.
Yeah.
Well, the beacon isn't here.
What? So, like, sorry, brief aside. Why do they have these like impaling
This
spikes?
is the dig site.
They're
was right
used to
here, it must have
turn
been moved.
humans or living things into.
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the
They're
research
basically
camp.
just like a rapid factory site for making like shock troopers.
Huh.
You put people on them, and they eventually get turned into like these cybernetic things.
Right. Sorry, as you were
We
saying.
make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Cyber zombies. It's always fucking zombies.
Yeah, it's always fucking zombies.
Even if it's not a zombie game, it's always fucking zombies.
Yep.
Just like, oh, it's some sort of infected person who is a perma-agrid humanoid who looks kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
You can just call it a zombie.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
I'm maybe not referring to this game specifically, but it's always fucking zombies.
It is always zombies.
Excuse me. Zombie robots. Zombie robots. Yeah, I mean, like these movies that we mentioned are important because you see that like a lot of the movies that follow them are really definitely aping in that style.
place for an ambush. Keep your
You know,
guard
better
up.
or worse, right?
Yeah.
It kind of advises the flavor of films going forward. Uh-oh.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Hi. Zombie Nation. Hey, you got a pipe bomb. Oh, that's why.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, my gun had overheated.
Shit.
Quite.
In the future, guns overheat.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a problem we presently have.
No, but these guns, they're different. They're space guns, Alex.
Yeah, I know.
There's a mechanic.
I'm always entertained by sci-fi games where they manage to make a weapon that's worse than existing technology.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it shoots a slow-moving laser beam that you can see.
Yep.
And probably actually just step out of the way of. Also, it overheats.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, my Smith & Wesson doesn't overheat, and you can't see where the bullets are going.
Yeah.
But I do have this nicely zeroed sight.
It's true.
Yeah. Mobius is subscribed
Oh,
again.
Mobius is subscribed.
The reset
Thank you for
for 9
subscribing.
months.
To advance the central core. It's a game element that you love.
Uh-oh.
Begin manual override.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not playing. Why?
There has to be a game. Every element has to be gamey.
Veggie game!
Hurry.
Veggie
Close
game.
the door before they come back.
Don't worry.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the
Yeah, I
excavation.
heard that this game,
Do you know what happened to
the
the
weapons
beacon?
just like
It
mill
was
off
moved to the
ammo
spaceport
from like
this morning.
a slug or something.
Yeah, they've got like
Help pack up the camp.
an ammunition
When the
core
attack
that they
came,
just like
the
take
Marines held them all long
rice-sized
enough
grains
for us to
from.
hide.
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
They gave their lives to save
And then you
us.
need to like the
No one
the
is
rails
safe.
need to cool
The
down
age
afterwards.
of humanity is ended. Soon,
Only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast.
There's aliens.
1 second we were gathering up our equipment.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
He seems
We could hear
like
the
he's
battle
handling this
outside.
well.
Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end.
You sound like fun folks.
Then everything
Yeah.
went quiet. We just sat
Yeah,
there,
yeah, okay,
too afraid to
KKK.
move, until
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
Oh yeah, I wasn't asking for your life story.
Leader of the enemy.
Alright, alright.
He was here. Before
It's impossible. Nihilus was with
See,
Oh,
I
there
love-
was another Turian here.
Manuel's still a bit
I'd love options in like dialogue trees
We
like
haven't
this
seen
where
it
it's
yet.
like
Can you tell me
you
anything
could
about the
light up a
beacon?
cigarette and
It's
it
some type
changes
of
your
data
dialogue
module
options
for
slightly and like
galaxy-wide communications
changes their
network.
disposition.
Remarkably well preserved.
It's like you could
It
appear
be
more
the greatest
threatening or
scientific
like
discovery
more
of our
attractive or whatever. It's just
We
like
have unearthed the
cock your
Manuel,
hip or just like
please,
lean
this isn't
over
the
too
time.
far.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a breed.
Oh,
A
quick save
flirtation
often.
simulator.
Right.
Unstable.
Oh, checkpointing is
madness
toilets,
to
huh?
see the future.
Yeah.
I gave him an extra dose of his
I hope it's
meds
F6.
after the attack.
You can't stop it.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Was the medication perhaps
Okay.
cyanide?
Saving content. Saving content.
Save
Look, do you have any shit I could use? Possibly some guns? No? Okay.
ammo, bullets. Ammo bullets.
Do you have the Mark II version of this gun?
Do you have the equipment that allows me to combine all my guns? Hey, what's up? I feel like I should recognize that guy.
He was on your ship.
Hi.
He is the Spectre, the agent of the Council, who is evaluating your performance on this mission.
Saren.
Hi. Uh-oh. Oh, he seems stable.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I
Why
wasn't
are you so
expecting to find a
conspicuously
gap
evil?
here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, who'd have thunk it?
No, guy that we just met.
What is that?
Oh, man. Whoa.
Look at the size of it.
I love transparently evil villains.
Mm-hmm.
Just people who are like... I mean, it's good, you know, visual shorthand, right?
Yeah.
But it's sometimes pretty hammy.
Yeah.
You know, just like a guy, you design him to look shady, and then it turns out he's shady. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No, to him! Blah!
Run away!
Run away!
I am Spaceman. Shooting through your teammates.
Yep. Directly through.
That's good.
You can go away. I believe I gave you a dot effect?
Throw dots! Throw more dots!
More dots!
More
Many dots! Okay, stop with the dots.
I want you to DPS very, very slowly. And by slow, I mean fucking slow.
Let's go and get the people out of the thing.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Okay. Begin Manuel override.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, wait, you just have to
Everybody stay calm out there.
insert
We're
the...
coming out. We're not armed.
Why?
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Nope. We shot them with bullets.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
Showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it. So we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No
God,
way they
don't
survived.
tell me about Desert
You don't
Patrol.
know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me
I was
about
too busy running to get a clear.
Tell them about the noise.
Thank you.
That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal.
I don't know if anybody read my mentions, but man, I engaged with a dude last night.
Oh, I looked it up when I saw you and Maki talking about it, and I guess I already had him blocked because I couldn't read his side of the
Yeah, I mean, like, he didn't come at me swearing or making personal attacks, which is why I gave him the time of day.
Right.
But it was just like,
I have to go.
I don't know how to deprogram you.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to
It's like,
shut up.
there's no sexism.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
It's open. You know,
Some guys
people
at the
need
spaceport
thicker
were
skin.
running a small smuggling.
They're
Nothing
overreacting.
major. In exchange for a
It's
cut
just
of the
like,
profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
how do I explain, like, what you said was perfect. It's like, how do you explain wet to a fish?
Right. Yeah. Like you are so.
Probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony.
Yeah, there's one more
Like
thing.
you're so in deep with the society. Like it's like the parents of those kids at the University
Who's
of
your contact at the spaceport?
Omaha,
What's his name?
Oklahoma. Yeah, the University in the United States where the video came out of like the frats just singing like horribly racist stuff.
Oh yeah.
He might have something to do with this whole attack.
And like a bunch of them were expelled.
But they're
Their
just
frat-
trolls. You should ignore them.
Well, no, their frat was shut down.
Yeah.
A bunch of them got expelled, and like their parents were like, "These kids aren't racist. They aren't racist." Like they were like, "What they did, they made a mistake, but they're not racist." And it's like, it.
Yes, they are.
Well, I mean, like, does it matter?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care if they're racist or not. They
I have to go.
they did a racist
yeah,
thing.
and it's like,
You know, but it's also just like, I mean, it was like that crap with what's the actor's name who played Kramer on?
Michael.
Yeah, Michael Richards, where he did that stand-up bit where he was just like abhorrently racist, and then in an interview, like an idiot, he was like, "Oh, I'm not racist." It's like, you dumbass.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I mean,
like you can't just say it's not true and have it go away.
Yeah, like it.
And even if that's true, even if you're not a racist, you did a racist thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, own that mistake, and like, there are repercussions
Something's moving
for that.
over behind those crates.
Uh-oh.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Oklahoma, right.
Yeah, the ignoring trolls.
What are you doing
thing
sitting
is
around
like,
back there?
I'm sorry, I was
it's an
hiding
easy to say
from those
thing by
creatures.
people who are not really directly
My name's
affected.
Powell.
It's just like, we'll just ignore them.
That's
It's
what
like,
happened to that Turian.
I don't think you've
The
had
other one shot him.
other people's experiences. Like, someone called you a butthead on the internet a couple times,
Yeah,
and you
but
were just
like,
blocked.
When your friend showed up,
The thing is that like with
called him Saren.
that behavior,
I think they knew each other.
you inherit
friends
it,
seem to relax.
right?
Yeah, it's
they
taught.
didn't
It's absolutely taught.
They didn't make it up on the spot. They learned it, right?
Shot him
And
right in the back.
like their parents were saying they're just kids, right? They don't know what they're doing, and it's like, well, they are just kids.
Yeah.
And
now they need to
you're
learn-
indoctrinating them in this way. Like this is a systemic.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the
Like,
spaceport.
and that's
What
the
happened to
racist part, right?
It's over on the other platform. Probably
Yeah,
where
it's
that
just
guy
like-
Saren was headed. He
Yeah, I
hopped
mean,
on the
as
cargo
Maki said,
train
it's
right
just
after he
like,
killed
I
your
don't
friend.
see racism or
Beacon was
sexism,
in trouble.
whatever.
It's gone to hell since we found it.
Therefore,
Once
it's
that
not a
damn
problem. It's
mothership
like,
showed up,
that is
then the attack.
exactly what the problem is. It's
They
like,
killed everyone.
because you
Everyone.
don't see
If
something
I'd been behind the
like
crates, I'd be dead too.
Yeah.
You're Cole's contact here
Well,
on the
anyways.
docks.
Yeah, ignoring trolls applies when somebody attempts to rickroll you.
What does it matter now? So I'm a
It's
smuggler.
like, not
who
when they're
cares?
like, here's your
The
address. I'm gonna
supervisor's
come
dead,
over there
the
with a
entire
K-bar and
crew's
kill
dead.
you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I guess I should
Does
just
it?
ignore this person.
Anything
They're just a
hidden
troll.
nearby?
A shipment of grenades came through
You
last night.
greedy son of a bitch. We're out here
I never
trying to-
thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the
Yeah, they're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear. Yeah, okay.
Hi.
There
Hey.
is something else I was saying.
You gotta quiet.
Are we?
Are we?
I don't know how to.
You gotta.
Oh, is it like?
You want to push the.
Oh shit! I didn't even see what it
Push
was.
the mic up to like
Hi.
the line beside the button.
Oh, okay.
I am Swordsman. That's better. I can hear myself.
Tell me about this mother.
I've never seen it.
The ship looked like my mother, if you know what I mean.
Sound. Bored.
But my mother's really rotund. That's what I'm trying to tell
I
you.
need a nap.
You survived.
I don't get along with my mother.
Lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you probably would.
Yeah, I guess.
Is there anything else?
They brought it here. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago.
We need to find that beacon.
Take the
before-
car. I
Half of the people are going ow, and the other half are saying much better. Womp womp. Oh, you know what it is? It's like everybody who turned their volume up now is getting hosed.
Yeah.
Oh well. There's no end of audio problems from this setup. Oh well. Anyway.
Ooh, Geth Destroyer.
Ooh. Just how destroy the Destroyer? Shoot at Destroyer with the gun at.
I'm working on it. The controls in this are not like...
I imagine that this is much more difficult to do than
Hey, that's where my power went. I was locked onto it and it just...
Yay.
Decided to go straight into the wall.
Sweet.
Napalm Sideburns just subscribed for the 7th straight month. Thank you for subscribing, Napalm Sideburns.
That's a good username.
Biotic Throw.
Hold up Brosephine?
Thanks, Caden.
God damn it.
You're real good at this.
Real good.
Crowdsourcing. Hey, chat.
Oh, come on!
What's a thing that we should talk about on Lurcast?
Oh.
What do you want to hear about?
Yes. And who do you want on the Lurcast as well? I guess you got a few options.
Well, you don't have that many options for who. We'll sort of play that by ear. But,
Oh, this is quite bad.
I believe he is tanking.
Womp.
Goodbye.
Okay. Oh, Caden's dead. That's rough.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, you can't see the top. Here, I'll
Everybody
take
wants to
care
hear
of that.
about butts.
Butts, beer, geopolitics, butts.
Beer.
Kaboom? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
There we go. I fixed the screen.
Thank you, Graham.
No problem.
You guys could probably do a thing about beer, but that's like me out.
Weird dreams. PAX East. Yep. Kathleen and I could talk about PAX East. Not everybody was there.
I wasn't there.
Oh, now Ashley's dead too.
Ha! He is rushing. He is dying. He was full of jism.
That's a weird thing to say.
Adventures that ended in unexpected ways.
Welp. Maybe we should save. We cannot save.
We did.
I'm just gonna wait for my first aid to recharge.
Worst travel experience. What's there?
I don't have a lot of downtime. That's the answer.
What is there to talk about PAX Plox? It's like everybody got sick after PAX. The end. It was miserable.
Oh, okay. You press R to throw the grenade, and then R again so it explodes.
Oh! Yeah, see, I was like, oh, it's a pipe bomb, not a grenade. You throw it really straight, too.
Yeah.
Which is...
That's nice.
Advantageous. I want abilities up on every time.
Oh, Ashley's dead already again. Sweet.
Dagnabbit.
How much of the series has Canon played?
I've played through the entire thing.
You just haven't played this one in like years.
Yeah, no, I beat Mass Effect 3 the day it came out.
Wow. You just mouthed that.
I downloaded it. I set my computer to be in Hong Kong.
That's the secret tech.
Weird stories about Victoria.
That's the problem. Is like nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Well, there's like historical stories.
Yeah.
What difficulty is this? Is it the most difficult?
It's the highest I could go without having already played through, without doing New Game Plus. It's Veteran, I think. It's the top one that wasn't grayed out.
Frisbee pipes.
I missed character creation. What class was picked?
Oh, come on!
Yeah, that's a good class.
Van Gogh, come on.
Vanguard.
Phones and computers. You should just use Cards Against Humanity to randomly select the top.
That's... That could backfire pretty hard.
This is terrible.
Did you see... I can't remember who it was who tweeted it, but they were like, what idiot didn't call Cards Against Humanity's assholes to assholes.
Serious social aid.
Wow.
Yeah, good family doctor again.
Oh, you have a family doctor now?
Well, I had a family doctor, and
So they were like, later.
well, he closed up shop, and the only reason he took me on because I wasn't as elderly as most of his clientele. It was down in Cook Street Village.
Oh, okay.
And
wait a sec. Did
they're
you
like,
have the
"We're
same
not-
guy?
Dr. Warnock?
Okay, no.
No.
I was thinking somebody else.
Sweet name.
They weren't taking any new patients, and I was like, really? And they're like, well, do you have any like health problems? I'm like, no, I'm gonna come in like for an asthma prescription every 6 months. And they're like, you know what? Fine, deal. That's great, right? Those are the kind of patients we want to have.
Fooled you.
But he retired, and the doctor he'd been getting in to like fill in for him moved to Vancouver, so the practice just closed. But now I have we found Graham's family doctor. Haha, loopholes.
Somebody mentioned an anime podcast, which is have we done something like that before?
For the best of 2014 episode,
what the
Beej and Heather and Ian and Corey talked about anime a lot, but we didn't do a specific one just on it.
I haven't seen a lot of anime recently, so I don't know.
Yeah,
how
me
I would
neither.
be-
It's like the last thing I saw that I liked was Sidonia.
Yeah, I've seen
been a while.
Sidonia, and I've seen what's the one that we watched with Beej and Heather? Nichijou. That was really cute. I like Nichijou.
Really good.
I like Panda Cafe.
Yeah,
I want to say
That's so weird.
I want to watch more of that.
It's so weird.
We have 5 minutes to disarm all the charges.
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry!
I've always wondered why they don't set this stuff by remote.
I don't know.
I mean, I know why it is because like otherwise the
Game wouldn't exist.
Well, yeah, they would paint themselves into a corner writing
About
wise.
your medical histories on your podcast.
No.
I have asthma.
It's exciting.
I have a puffer. I use it occasionally.
Experiences in the community that are good and supportive.
D&D stories.
Charging up.
I mean, yeah, we could probably talk about.
I mean, we do also have an entire podcast just about D&D.
Well, but that's us actually playing it. It's,
Yeah.
not, it's not about D&D. Like I think it's like stories from, like this one time in this campaign I was playing.
This happened.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Just I'm gonna put that on the short list. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, that could be fun.
Current TV series you're watching.
It sounds like the Knight Rider theme.
It's got a very, again, it's very genre.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just like sci-fi.
Yeah. It reminds me a bit of, what was it, Blood Dragon? Did you ever hear the soundtrack for
Whoa.
Blood Dragon?
It was pretty great. It was very 80s.
Apartment hunting experience.
Oh god. Huh. Could tell them about the time I spent like 6 months in an illegally subdivided townhouse.
MTG players, I have a question. What deck uses Master of the Wild Hunt that warrants that it actually costs a decent amount of money?
What?
It's just a really good card. It gets used in cubes a lot.
Also, well, what does that
People's
card cost
commander
these
decks.
days? I didn't think it was that expensive.
I don't know what it costs.
Is it like $10 or something?
Yeah, I thought it was like $10.
A whole podcast about your granite friend that's fun to be with.
See, now I'm curious.
I
Is
mean-
it shot up again?
God, I should really have used that
Warps
damn
Mythic.
book.
Someone else says EDH Warps Mythic price.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that that's a thing.
It's like how or is it like how foil mythics in
On Magic Online?
Yeah.
Always take the foil mythic. They're always worth like at least 10 tickets.
So he says, is it possible that Kathleen just does a cat podcast?
Oh, F.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
No, stop sticking to walls. God damn it.
You pile of garbage.
Oh, the controls in this are so awful.
By request. Move player camera.
Whoa, he's $15.
Oh, what?
Oh, well.
That's not that expensive.
That
Well, I mean,
stuff's gonna get covered up regardless, so.
The problem is that like when we think about expensive Magic cards, I think about like vintage staples, right?
Yeah, it's like I was
Like-
looking at like Candelabra,
Yeah, which is what, $250?
380. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Stop sticking to walls.
Oh, God.
No, stop.
Wow.
Why am I crouching?
Because the game hates you.
Oh, these controls are just so unmanageable.
That seems bad.
That's why for
You
the
want a
second game.
controller?
Does it help?
No, you just, like, anytime you get close to a wall...
You sort of stick to it, and now
then,
you're stuck?
Yeah, now you're stuck, like, inching along the wall.
Yeah.
Which is useful in some contexts, but when you're in a corridor with 2 walls along the side,
And you
and
just,
trying to
keep-
run away for something, and you keep, like, going, like, up against
Like
one side of the wall.
magnetizing. Ugh.
Yeah, and then, like, you get away from it and magnetize to the other
That's
side.
bad. That's bad.
While things are trying to eat you.
What was
See,
I gonna say?
Caden and Ashley are both down.
Yep. In a refreshing change of pace.
I don't think we're gonna edit the config file just to use a controller. That sounds like more
I'm
pain.
surprised the PC version can't use
Yeah, that seems...
I'm sure it can.
Oh.
I can't be arsed, though.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it.
I mean, it's
We're
not going to be
committed now.
better than this.
This is like walking around a steel corridor with rare earth magnets on your back.
Did you get all the bombs yet?
Yep. Yeah, this is very, very, like...
Awkward.
Classic RPG feeling.
Yep.
Food podcast.
We did a food podcast with recipes like last week.
Yeah, has that gone
Right,
up
yeah.
yet?
Oh, yeah.
It should have.
Did it, though?
Well,
it should have, but did it?
If it didn't, I'm going to look at that right now and see if I
Okay.
can put it online.
the little pew-pew thing has to go inside.
Favorite types of adhesive tape.
What?
I feel like that is not enough to carry an entire podcast.
Gaff tape or riot?
Alex drops the mic and leaves.
No. I set the mic down
Apparently
gently
it
so the
hasn't.
sound guy doesn't kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, why hasn't it gone up then?
I don't know.
Probably forgot about it.
Weird.
Well,
Alright.
James.
He's been kind of tired.
Yeah.
Well, we recorded it before PAX.
James has been tired for a long time. I don't know.
James
He's
is
not here.
permanent-
I'm just mindlessly defending him against any sort of criticism.
Permanently tired.
It wasn't doing anything.
Though we did just record a Tap Tap Concede. That's going to go up probably
Later today.
Roger,
Probably
Normandy.
today.
Standing by.
For Favorite Forge nicknames.
Uh-oh.
Nickname podcast.
For shittles.
It's getting sucked towards the thing.
Oh no.
That was weird. Weirdly shot.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna explode.
Now I'm here.
100% gonna blow up. Oh, goodbye.
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
Arg. The fuck was that?
Don't worry, you'll spend the rest of the game dealing with it.
Neat. I obtained the eldritch knowledge of sci-fi.
Basically.
The forbidden sci-fi knowledge.
Tap the magic dragon.
That's so much better than mine.
What?
Wait. Tap. Oh, because it. Yeah. No. It's better than Detain Dragon.
Hmm.
Spoilers. It's Detain. Well, there's a better one, but you'll see.
Hello. Whoa.
Identified the ship that touched down on
I'd dress like that if I could.
the Normandy.
So if you were in
So would
space.
It was under
Yeah.
If I was a space bitch, which is kind of what
Space evil mistress, you're like, I stone cold don't give a fuck.
Is
So
her-
look at my tits.
Is her voice actress, Troy?
Marina Sirtis?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me listen. Stealing your headphones, Alex.
No!
Steal Alex's.
Now kiss.
I don't know if she has any more lines.
Now kiss.
No, the chat says yes, it is Marina Sirtis.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll never know.
Oh.
Space bitch.
Clothing style.
Doctor?
A podcast on clothes.
I think she's waking up.
Well, that's.
I like to start with underwear. I mean, call me crazy. I'm a bit of a traditionalist.
I wear a sock.
People always do like Cam and Kathleen give fashionable advice.
Yeah.
It's hard to do on a
Podcast, though.
It is more like just like, here are some tips. Always buy clothes that fit.
Yeah.
But that's harder than it looks, though.
No, we have tons of headphones. They're just not
Something happened down there
connected
at the
right
beacon,
now.
I think.
It's my fault.
Your
I must
chef
have
looks
triggered
really
some kind of
cool.
security field when I approached it. They had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now?
Ha! You were
What
underwear,
happened to
noob.
I just wrap my loins in toilet paper. Saves time.
I just grease them up and head on out the door.
I like those blue shop towels. That's, that's where it's at.
Yeah, absorbent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I detected some unusual brain
Rinse them off, wring them out.
abnormal beta waves. I
And
also
then the horse
Podcast on media that you know is bad but love anyway.
Ooh.
I like that. That's
Trash
good.
cast.
Trash cast.
Straight
Yeah.
up trash.
Bands that
No
love
such
that
thing
are
as
bad.
No such thing as guilty pleasures.
I mean, I know it ought not to be, but yeah, it's sometimes.
No, like, a friend of mine described it really well when somebody was like, somebody he didn't like had basically just told him that like this one terrible band was a guilty pleasure of hers, and she went like on this description of it about how she knew it was bad, but she enjoyed it anyways, and it was such a guilty pleasure. And it's like, and he said, "There's no such thing as guilty pleasures. There's just things that you like and are too insecure to admit that you like without worrying that you sound like an asshole."
No,
It's more like sound like an idiot.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to pretend that I'm too cool for this band,
Yeah.
and still like this band. It's
Yeah,
just like,
exactly. Just own it.
Just own it.
That's one of the
good.
That's probably the safest thing in the universe to just own.
It's like there is a non-zero number of ICP songs that I like.
I kind of
They're
really enjoy
so
some
funny.
ICP songs.
Like I stab people.
Yeah, I stab people, 4 or 5 people every day.
I try to cut that shit up, but there's no fucking way.
4 or 5 people every day.
Yeah, and then there was like
does he work it into his schedule? Is it
I don't know. Like is
the
but
song?
like
wake
okay,
up,
there's
shower, stab someone. Get
back when I was
dressed.
working the halfway house. My kids loved ICP, and they would always listen to it, and they get really excited whenever a new album came out. And I just remember there was one like concept album that was dealing with like the Tempest, right? And like one of the lines in it was lightning bolts so powerful they set fire to water. Whoa! I was like, at this point, I'm on board with this entire concept. You sold me. You sold me.
Right.
I'm cool with
Miracles is a really dopey song, but man, it's so good.
I'm putting Guilty Pleasure Cast on the list. What was the other one? There was another good one. I can't remember.
D&D stories.
D&D stories. Sweet.
I don't remember any of my good D&D stories. You'll have to recount what I did that was most irritating.
Oh, I can. No. You'll want to tell people about what's his name?
Hell.
No.
Shep seems really confused.
No.
Oh, Captain Anderson.
Spug Noir.
Oh, Spug Noir.
Yeah. Save
All
it.
readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
In my pants.
Yeah. So I guess
Making
what
a
we're saying
mess.
about music is that just listen to what you want to listen to. Who cares? I mean, there's music that's bad, like
Yeah.
objectively kind of bad, and you know you don't have to like it just because it's popular, but you don't have to dislike it because it's popular or bad.
And there's also like there's also a lot of music I like that's really just actually kind of mediocre.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy that one Phoenix song, 1901.
Yeah.
Which is just like, you know, it's a bouncy poppy
song.
Yeah. And it's nothing special, but it just has like this light veneer of like pre-modern invincibility that I find really
Well,
like,
I mean, it's like I always use the sort of like food metaphor where it's just like
sometimes you just want a burger.
Sometimes you just want a burger, right? And it's like so, you know, it's like people fucking love McDonald's, but it's like don't ever try to tell me that it's good food.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing.
Yeah, but you don't always want like a filet mignon with truffle butter or something like
Sometimes
that.
you just want McNuggets.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah, say this for the podcast.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain.
I won't lie to you, Shepard.
Different topic.
Nihilus is dead. The beacon
Poops
was destroyed
today, poops tomorrow, poops every day.
There is a scale that
I
rates
didn't do anything wrong,
types of
Captain.
poop.
Yeah, I heard. There's a
Yeah,
poop scale.
no,
Is
Beach loves it.
Is it how many?
There's 7 ratings.
Seven tiers.
Yeah,
I
judging
like-
on like density and hardness.
And like color.
And very
Yeah.
One of them was fluffy.
Yeah, oh yeah, fluffy.
I don't think I've ever had a fluffy poo.
I
Like I can imagine it just being like kind of blurry looking,
Saren's dangerous.
like it's been pixelated
the
out.
Bristol stool scale. There you go.
Yeah, Bristol School Scale. I think it's for use in hospitals so that you can like point.
And just be like, yeah, that's what my poop looks like.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, we'll adjust your diet, right? When you're in like extended care.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a lot of really interesting scales that are just like weird. It's like the poop scale, like the International Nuclear Emergency Scale.
Holy shit! I should do a trivia round on scales.
Ooh. Please put the International Nuclear Emergency Scale in there.
I will look up many scales
because it's
I'll
really
need, like 10 of them.
It's fucking misleading.
Really?
Yes, it only rates how widespread the effects of a nuclear disaster are, not how severe they are.
Okay.
So Fukushima and Chernobyl, both a 7.
Okay. Right.
Not really the same disaster
No.
by any stretch of the imagination, but
Yeah, I would argue that Fukushima way worse because it killed so many more people.
well, it's like worse and better. It's it's just different, right?
Fukushima was worse?
I don't think so.
Oh,
No.
sorry, I
So
thought you said
Chen-
Nagasaki.
No,
No.
No, Chernobyl way worse.
Yeah.
Way
Way worse than Fukushima. I guess nobody died.
What are we gonna tell them?
In Fukushima.
Uh,
I think maybe
I don't
very
actually
few.
remember it.
A lot more people died in Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Blueprints
A lot.
Ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever.
And so much cancer.
But I know
Well.
Sarah. I know
The Scoville. Oh, yeah, the Scoville scale.
Yeah.
That's another one.
blight on the galaxy.
What's the Schmidt index?
This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon.
Well, apparently, Fukushima hasn't killed anyone, says Master
Okay.
Gunner.
Well, there you go.
From the face of
Yeah, plus Nagasaki was not an accident.
Not really an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like, well, directly. Yeah.
Yeah, the Scoville scale is a very interesting one because it's like...
Didn't it originate... I'm sorry, I
100
interrupted.
People are like, well, hey, like less than 100 people died in Chernobyl. That's a lot of people. 100 people is not nothing.
Well, it's like, it's 100 people... I mean...
Like,
100
approximately.
people, like, were... I think it was that, like, 100 people were officially the fatalities. The unofficial death toll, I think, is much higher. And it's also not counting, like, birth defects and cancers and, like, other shit that, like, happened later. So it's really hard to gauge the actual scope of that disaster because it's very, very complicated.
Yeah.
The Scoville scale, I think the way that it works is it's the amount of water needed to dilute
Sugar water, I thought.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the amount to dilute it until you can't taste it anymore or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, Ouroboros says, fun consequence of Chernobyl, radioactive bore in Germany. Well, I was going to say, that's a weird side effect of Chernobyl, is because this big swath of land is uninhabitable, and all the people moved out. Wildlife doesn't know about radiation,
I
obviously,
hear that
right?
wildlife has been doing pretty well, but...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most wildlife is smart enough to stay away from the actual reactor.
Well, I mean,
they don't,
well,
they
you
probably
can't go
die.
there anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure a bird could go there and land on it and probably immediately get cancer and die.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is shrouded in concrete. Well, right now...
Yeah, but a bird could still land on the shroud.
Things were pretty rough.
But I feel like animals are smart enough to know that this is a bad area. Like, because it's all, like... It would probably fuck up their, like, magnetic sense of navigation. This is... Maybe?
I don't think so.
They're working presently on the new safe confinement, although I think that might be up in the air because of the Civil War. That poor fucking country can't catch a break.
Yeah.
But, like,
It's like we finally raised €1 billion to build this shelter to finally mothball this plant. Oh, Civil War. Fuck.
How would they know? Animals, I mean, like, wouldn't, like birds and other animals, like, get around, the theory is that they have, like, animals that migrate have the ability to sort of, like, roughly sense direction. Because they have iron in their heads.
Yeah. I don't know how
And
that
you think
relates to, like, ionizing radiation, because it's, like, it's kind of an out-of-context problem.
Yeah, but you think they would be, like, something weird here.
Well, I mean, like, we can't really detect it.
No,
Yeah, but we don't have that. Like, we don't have that ability.
Magnetism and ionizing radiation don't really interact.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm assuming, but I'm making some assumptions here. I don't exactly know much
you
about it.
can't see, hear,
Ranting
smell...
Love CC just subscribed.
Yay!
Thank you for subscribing, Ranting Love.
Or feel ionizing radiation. It just...
You just get sick and die.
Yes, you just get sick and die.
But I mean, yeah. Apparently the wildlife around Chernobyl, as long as they don't go too close to Chernobyl, is actually doing well because there's this big bunch of...
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Actually, a lot of wildlife has stunted growth and horrible mutations in their DNA. I'm a biologist, and a few of my colleagues work with it. So, wildlife in general is doing well because there's not a lot of human interaction, but on a sort of individual basis, they're not doing so well because it's radioactive.
Well, and also it'll probably, like, long-term effects as well. who knows what their descendants will look like.
Yep. Things that are super
Yeah.
radioactive are warm. That's how.
Yeah, somebody, Amethyst says, in the exclusion zone around Chernobyl, around the Chernobyl exclusion zone, the wolf population has recovered to numbers that it hasn't been in over 100 years because there's no people, lots of wide open spaces.
Yep. Shadow606 says subscribe. Thank you
for subscribing.
They use that radioactive phenomenon to build heaters for space devices. Like, they'll just put a plutonium ingot that's really fissile, and it'll just be warm forever. So it's no moving parts, and they'll just use that to keep like crucial components warm. And it'll just like, I think it will remain warm probably for 20,000 years.
Well, that seems safe.
Or maybe less, I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, like, I'd imagine a lot of the insect life is just, like, it moves in and then dies, right? Because they have really fast generations.
But I guess animals like wolves and boar and deer that have large they don't stay in one area, they have large territories, they're okay because they're not always in the radioactive zone.
Yeah.
Huh. It's such a weird little piece of history.
Yeah, apparently the radiation or the red forest next to Chernobyl has so much radiation that makes your skin hurt the moment you go near it. So a large chunk of the wildlife is confined to near the city. Okay, interesting.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
RTEGs is what I was talking about.
He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew
Just to
knows he's
power
in
some
pretty
of
much anything
curiosity.
they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
The game in particular has big texture issues. Apparently they could fix it, but it would require something like a 16 gigabyte patch, just because it's where the problem is.
Oh, apparently there is a fungus that lives on radioactive stuff that loves Chernobyl, though.
That's wild. I also heard
Nature finds a way.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I also heard about there's an extremophile. I think it's a bacteria.
It's like super happy there?
No. It only lives inside active nuclear power plants. Like in the core.
How did that even evolve?
Look at miracles!
Well, I mean...
No, that is... I don't know. I am not biology man, so I could scarcely guess.
Yeah.
But
it's nice when someone
shit happened.
I think you're gonna fit in.
Thanks, Commander.
Isn't there a fungus living on the elephant foot?
Yes. Also, that bullshit on the internet about how if you look at it, it'll kill you is bullshit. There's a photo that was doing the rounds on the internet of, like, it was a photograph of this thing called the elephant's foot, which was,
like all the
it's
solidified
called,
corium?
Yeah, it's called corium, which is, I think it's like glass and molten fuel.
It's the fuel and structural steel.
Yeah, so it melted and poured out through drains and then hardened into this mass. And the photo is like, this is the closest we've ever come to making a Medusa. If you looked at this, you'd die. You know, this photo was taken around the corner.
It's so radioactive.
And it's like, no, that's horse shit. There's another picture of a guy in a radiation suit taking samples from it. It's like, you don't want to spend an hour next to it.
But if you're in a proper radiation
it's
suit,
not
you're probably fine.
It's not fucking magic.
Looking for some extra supplies before you
What have you got?
Is what, you know,
Well,
is what people are saying.
Hey,
why should I pay?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance.
Wow,
apparently
Mickey DK, who's a scientist, says, in Africa there's a species of wasp that is adapted to eat DDT.
Oh god!
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, DDT isn't even effective anymore against mosquitoes. It's a it's an irritant for them, so they won't come into homes that have it, but it doesn't kill them anymore.
Awkward.
What I'm saying is, if we fuck up the environment so badly that we're not gonna live, we don't need to worry about the environment as a whole. The environment, like, if we fuck it up so it's shitty for us, doesn't mean it's shitty for everything. I mean, like, it's shitty for a lot of things, but just because if we extinct ourselves, you know, a couple million years from now...
I don't think that's how that verb works.
I feel like if anything's gonna make humans extinct, it's humans. But I feel like if humans fuck up the planet so much that we go extinct, give it like 4 or 5 million years and there'll be some other advanced or semi-advanced form of life.
Let's just get rid of all the Mark 1 stuff that we have.
You just have a pile of garbage.
Yeah. Like, we're never going to use any of this stuff. Like, tier 1 armor.
Basically,
works that way now.
we're going to the Jeff Goldblum model.
Yeah, exactly. Like, sure, we'll probably take out, you know, tigers, lions, elephants, like most of the biodiversity.
Hey, it's the
but
Mako.
insects, bacteria, viruses, all of those things will still live.
What a lovely landscape that'll be.
Well, yeah, but like I say, give it a few million years, like after the crater impact that extincted the dinosaurs.
Extinguished.
Extinguished.
There you go.
I like saying extincted.
That's not a real word.
I know it's not, but like.
No background, Alex.
Shut up!
Yeah.
You're not my real dad!
Yeah. Anyhow.
Frog blast
give it a few
the
million
core.
years. Things will happen. The Earth doesn't need us. So it's really in our own self-interest to preserve it in the situation
where's
it's
the
in.
elevator?
I'm not saying it's a good thing that we ruin a delicate ecosystem that's taken millions of years to evolve.
Let's try not.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a better thing not to. But realistically, the only things in the long term we're actually hurting are ourselves.
And everything else that shares the environment.
Well, everything else. Yeah, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's our problem. It's making it uninhabitable.
Well,
for
we're the only
us.
ones who could actually
do it.
Affect
Yeah,
it.
we're it doesn't just affect us, but we're the only ones that have that kind of
the power,
agency
Yeah.
to affect it. So we kind of have a moral responsibility.
Yep.
Exactly.
So it's like, step up.
Because
Nobody else will.
It isn't just us.
Yes.
Right.
No. We share this planet with a lot of stuff. We like to imagine that we're, like, the most important motherfuckers on the block, but, well...
We need to kill the tigers before they build robots. No, tigers are already perfectly evolved to do what they do, which is fuck up shit in the jungle.
That ship looks like the laser claw from Halo. Not this one, the other one.
Oh, the mass relay? Those are basically like the warp gates.
Neat.
One thing I kind of liked is that we were building, like, in the backstory for this game, we were building, like, all kinds of, like, exploration ships to go out and, like, explore the galaxy. We discovered, like, an alien thing on Mars that, you know, gave us some technologies, and then we started exploring outside, like, the Pluto, kind of incidentally, and discovered that Charon was a mass relay that was encased in ice.
Well,
and everyone's like, we just sent like 10,000 people out in like a generation ship. Maybe we should go and get them.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
I mean, I feel like I'm being a little callous. Like, obviously humans have a responsibility to preserve the planet and the environment. But
you hate people.
On a cosmic scale, the only thing we are fucking over is ourselves and the things that share the planet with us now. In a few million years, other species will evolve. The planet will... The environment will change, things will be different. Maybe things will be more intelligent than us, maybe things will be less intelligent than us.
But will they have Brie?
I don't know, maybe.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a
he
Turian
mad.
colony?
People are like, we should just go into space exploration. I don't want to live off the Earth. I like the Earth. I don't want to go live somewhere else.
I would totally go live anywhere else. I would absolutely.
It would be interesting.
I haven't even seen all of the Earth yet.
Security is investigating your charges against
Oh,
Saren.
sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah, Lathostrathian is right. The planet will be fine. Humanity is effed.
Well, the planet is like a giant ball of iron.
Yeah, exactly.
Iron ball.
Bree is eternal, Alex.
Yep.
I have the mission.
First, there was Bree. The rest, who gives a shit? We have Bree.
The thing is that we're never going to find an environment that is easier to live on than the Earth.
Exactly.
Right.
Or at least
like,
not one that's close.
Well, I mean, we evolved to live here,
yeah,
guys.
we evolved to live here. Right. Almost by definition, there's...
This is the most perfect place for us to be.
Yeah. And we don't even live on that much of it.
Yep.
Or there isn't even that much of it that we find easy to live on.
Yeah.
Space is going to be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be shitty.
It's gonna be weird.
Saren's a threat to every human colony.
Well, I mean, it's like I imagine the next step is to engineer a habitat like for us.
If we manage to kill off the algae, the life on the planet will not be fine.
Yeah, no. Like, there are definitely things that we can do that will probably permanently end life on Earth.
Dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
So be sure to
We
recycle.
better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
Tarians did
you
the
and
same
the
thing,
others
but they
can meet
had
us
to
at the
evolve a
Citadel
metal
Tower,
exoskeleton.
top level. Make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
All right. So when are we podcasting?
We should be
now-ish?
podcasting pretty quick.
Okay.
We'll go for it.
So
No,
like
we've
this
had
was going to be this is always going to be a very short stream, but I'm going to pick it up again on Wednesday. This seems like a good place to have a break.
Yup.
At least. Let's just go hack the computer terminal while the guy is literally right there. No. No, come on. Stupid minigame.
How dare you?
Welp. Throw it in the trash.
Just pick it up, turn it sideways, deposit it in the bucket.
Okay, we're gonna call it here, and then we will return. On Wednesday. So, see you guys in the future.
Bye!
Oh, and if you would choose to watch our ad, that would be really great.
Space ad.